Hey everybody at GolfPass, Chris Como here, and we are doing a fun series where you sent in questions and I'm going to answer them. So let's start off with Bill N. I have been told that my backswing needs to be longer to gain more distance, but I see guys like Tony Finau and John Rahm who have short backswings like me and they hit it pretty far. What gives? Okay, this is a really good question. It's a really astute point to notice that there are people who hit it very far with short backswings, but yes, again, we're told the longer the backswing, the farther we'll hit it, and then obviously people like Bubba Watson, Sam Snead had longer backswings and hit it very far as well. So the whole idea is that the longer you can put force into the club, the higher club head speed will be. So if I make, let's say all else being equal, the same amount of force, but I do this for a longer period of time because of a longer backswing, that club head speed will be higher. The problem is that when you get a longer backswing, the force that you put into it may not be as high. So it's a little bit of both. If I make a longer backswing and the force actually put in the club gets less, the club head speed may actually net out to be less. And this is where you get people like a Tony Finau who have a shorter backswing, and from that position, they're able to put probably their max amount of force into the club to create a high club head speed. So where is that place where maybe you lose your ability to put more force in the club because the backswing gets longer? That's a very individual thing. It's hard to know. And I see people run in trouble oftentimes when they start to make a longer backswing by their arms, things get kind of sloppy, maybe their wrists action gets a little sloppy, and then all of a sudden they start casting it and just in general putting less force into the club. So they've made a longer backswing, but that force aspect of it has gone down, and then their club head speed actually ends up being lower. So this is where if you're trying to get more speed through a longer backswing, I'd like to see you start not with, say, your upper body, with your arms and your wrists, where it gives you a high chance of getting kind of sloppy with it, if you will. I want to see you get a longer backswing more through your body motion. So keep whatever you feel like is your arm swing the same. So whatever that is, could be on the shorter side. And now if you're going to make a longer backswing, have it be more from your hip turn. You can feel like your left heel gets off the ground a bit, but really try to create that little bit of extra length more from your lower body, and then that's going to give you a higher chance to have the length component without losing the force into the club component. So that's where I'd like to start you with. Some people do actually benefit from having a bigger arm swing or more wrist set, but again, if we're playing the odds for people at home watching and what's going to give you the best chance for most of the people to get that more distance through a longer backswing, start with the lower body, make that turn bigger, and not with the upper body and the arms making a longer, kind of sloppier backswing. Hope that helps.